Here's your Farm and Ranch report from the Montana Ag Network.
Good Tuesday morning, everyone. It's time for today's Farm and Ranch news. And as we look to those ag headlines here on this Tuesday, we see that Montana continues to lead the nation in industrial hemp production with more than 40,000 acres planted here in 2019. But there are still hurdles that hinder farmers in Montana and across the nation. Senator Jon Tester has penned a letter to the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network on updating its hemp-related guidance. Tester is demanding that they comply with federal law and cease prohibiting local banks from accepting funds related to hemp farming and businesses. FinCEN is among the last regulators to implement year-old laws allowing farmers to produce hemp. Their delay has prevented many financial institutions from banking hemp due to fear of enforcement action from that organization. Tester is urging the entity to cut red tape barriers for the nation's hemp farmers and businesses so they can succeed financially here today and in the future. Looking to other headlines now, the explosion at Cargill's Dodge City, Kansas processing facility that occurred last week has only temporarily shuttered operations at the plant. The explosion was at a building that processes blood into blood meal, a feed additive, and not at the main facility. 2 workers were injured in the blast, but the company expects their cattle receiving aspects to be fully back up and running here starting today. Since the explosion, cattle ready for harvest are being sent to Cargill facilities. This does come as USDA continues its investigation into possible market manipulation after the Tyson beef plant fire in Kansas occurred this past September. Don't go too far. We'll have more news after these messages.
Hey, Luna, why was the jack-o'-lantern afraid to cross the road?
I don't know, Jack. Why?
Because it had no guts. Get it?
Whoa, did you see the Yokohama tires on that SUV?
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of those lately.
That's because there's a big sale at Tire-Rama until October 31st. Get up to $80 back on any set of qualifying Yokohama tires, even winter tires.
Oh, speaking of winter, what's black, white, orange, and wattles? A penguin carrying a pumpkin.
Roots, they anchor CHS to Montana. CHS is your partner for feed, for fuel, for agronomy, for grain. CHS is the largest agricultural cooperative in the world. CHS leads because our owners know this land and know how to make the most of this modern farming world. CHS is your cooperative. CHS, creating connections to empower agriculture.
Returning back this morning, the Animal Ag Alliance reported last week that there have been several incidents in different states with individuals posing and claiming to be affiliated with the Census Bureau and asking to enter livestock and poultry barns illegally. While census workers are currently out gathering information, the Animal Ag Alliance wants producers to be wary. Real census workers should be willing to provide proper identification and should not be entering barns or other biosecure areas. The Census.gov website lists how to identify a real census worker. To further verify the visitor's identity, use the staff directory to find contact information for individuals, supervisors, or contact the regional office. If the workers seem to be legitimate but asked to go into livestock facilities, that's a red flag, and contact the Census Bureau right away. You can email them at rumors@census.gov or find their contact information online. And finally this morning, don't forget that coming up this Friday the 25th and Saturday the 26th, the Montana Farmers Union will hold their 103rd annual convention at the Heritage Inn in Great Falls. The convention gives Farmers Union members the opportunity to vote on organizational policy, network, and take in educational workshops on farming practices, along with staying up to date on agricultural trends and learning about the future of the Montana Farmers Union and issues out in Washington, D.C. Russell Nimitz and I will be reporting from the event in Great Falls here later this week, and we look forward to seeing our friends attending the event in the Electric City. Friends, that's all the time we have on this Tuesday morning. Have a great day.